Hey everyone, I'm going to do a quick video this week of a couple batches that I just finished up. I believe these are all, I would say 98% of these are self-collected from northern Minnesota from my family reunion trip this year. Um, None of them were really rock people, but I know that there's a lot of good stuff up there. So I like to go out on the kayak and look for rocks and kind of pick up stuff. And I've never really got a chance to rock hound up in Minnesota before because this is my first trip up there since I started collecting, and they're just more fun to tumble when they're self-collected rather than bought. I do a lot of both just because there's not a whole lot here in Indiana, but I'm going to take some time to show you. I'm not going to show you all of them because there's a ton, and I'm trying to keep these shorter. But I'm going to show you some of the good ones, and then at the end I'll probably put some still pictures of some close-ups, just in case you didn't get to look at it long enough. Couple really cool ones in here. Found my first couple Lake Superior agates that were self-collected, and I'm very proud of those. So I'm going to show you some of these here coming up, and enjoy. Okay, so I'm going to start showing you some. We'll start off with some of the slabs. Again, some of these are not from Minnesota. Like I said, most of them are, but I'll go ahead and get away some of these slabs that are not. This was found in Minnesota. No idea what this is, but I just like the lines going across here. And I decided to slab the rock because it was a little too big to tumble. Still got a little moisture on it because I just finished it. Cool little slab. Not sure what I'll ever do with it, but we'll play with it. Piece of unakite that I finished. Again, self-collected at Lake Superior. Neat. Again, if anybody, I know I don't have many people that watch these, but if I ever go through something too quick, let me know, and I'd be happy to send a still shot of something, because I know I gotta do those too, and I don't know, everybody likes different stuff. I think this is a piece of jasperite. I'm not sure. I saw another video of someone tumbling jasperite online. It looks pretty similar. I collected a bunch of rocks that were a deep red when I was in Minnesota, and these are some of them. I'm not sure what they were. I mean, they took a good shine, but there's a lot of small pits and cracks in them. And there was I had a lot of trouble with soft spots. And they were very evident. And I could tell when I was emptying out the barrels that my media was very reddish orange when I was cleaning them out. But these are some of the pieces that somewhat turned out. Not as great as I hoped, but still worth it. This rock's neat. It's kind of a greenish color. I'm not sure what it is. If anybody can identify, please let me know. But I do like that a lot. It's like a greenish black. I believe this is just a piece of quartz, but it's really neat looking. It's got, I don't know if you guys can see or not, but it's got like a bloodish orange tint to it, which makes me want a blood orange beer right about now, but I don't have any. It's not that time of year. Here's my best piece of what I think is jasperite that turned out. And I don't know if you can see the bands or not. I will capture it in a still frame. But it kind of got ugly back here. But I was trying to show you the really beautiful. This is like a deep red. And again, I'll get a better picture of it in a still frame later. But we're going to rip through these. It took a shine, but there's little pits in it, which really bothers me. But who knows? I think this is just a piece of chert that I got. Nice though. Someone's calling me, but now is not the time. I will call them back. Not sure what this is. Just a black rock. Sometimes when I collect, obviously you pick it up for a reason. And then when I'm tumbling them, I'm like, why did I pick this up? And I have that often. Just another rock that I thought was neat. Got a little gap back here, but there. We're getting to the good ones here in a second. I got two beautiful ones. Again, don't know what this is. And I'm going to make something out of all this for the people that let me stay with them up there. I made them one of my rock bowls, and then my aunt and uncle. And they just subscribed to my channel since they heard that I was into rocks. So they might see this before I can get it to them, because the bowls are pretty fragile. And I want to make them one out. I usually don't make the rock bowls out of polished rock. I make them out of rough stones. But I'm going to try and make them one out of polished stones here. This one's got pits, and you can see a little bit of that stage 4 grit in there. And this is just kind of an ugly rock, to be honest with you. This one I don't. You guys are going to have to help me rattle this out. Again, man, you just can't get a good view on it. But it looks like there's so many lines in here, and you can see quartz in between. It almost leads me to think it's an agate, but it just doesn't have that agate quality. And again, I'll bring it out in the still frames in the end. I really don't know what it is, but I love this face of it, and I would love to know what that is. This I actually self-collected out of a hotel parking lot where they just have all the stones by the entryway. It's a very quartzy piece. I kind of like it, but whatever. Make it work. Me and my mother call these meat rocks. They just look like veiny pieces of meat sometimes. So, but it took it. These all take a nice shine due to my rotary. Uh-oh. I got to save that for last. And some of you have seen it if you follow my Instagram, but that is definitely going to be last. I don't know if I collected this in Minnesota or not. It almost looks like a piece of petrified wood, rainbow petrified wood that comes from Arizona. And it might be that because I have a bunch of it out there. Another piece of jasper, I think. It's very nice looking. Okay, we're getting into the good stuff now. I think this is jasperite. I'm wondering how this is. Okay. Another nice one. And I'm going to do all these at once, sort of. These are just little agates that I had collected off of like gravel roads and stuff when I was up there. Not all of them were agates, but I tried to pull them out. I don't know what that is. That's got some agate in it, but they're just so tiny. And they said that people look for agates all the time on the gravel trails, but these just don't do it for me. They're just too small. I'm looking for the big boys. Or I would at least like to be looking for the big boys. Boy, I just don't know how to get it into focus. I'm still playing around with this new. There, you can really see the banding there. Still playing around with the new camera, so bear with me if it's awful, and if it is, I'll just delete it. Maybe later. Or probably not, just because I put a lot of work into these. Several months. By the way, while we're at it, say hi to the cat. Hi, Kiki. Had to give her a little shot. All right, here comes the good stuff, guys. Actually, wait, one more second. Another rock I slabbed. Nothing special. Didn't really turn out. Didn't take a shine. No clue what it is. No clue why I picked it up. Here's a pendant. I don't know why it's in this, but I sent this off to California to a guy from Rock Tumbling Hobby, and he made this cab for me. I believe it's Mexican moss. I just can't get anything into focus for some reason. I gotta play around with this. Again, I'll do a still frame because piss on it. Here's an agate I found in the lake when I was kayaking. This one has no bones about it. I almost regret polishing it up because it's just some of these fractures won't go away. I kind of like the little pits in them. It kind of gives it character when you're doing agates like that. So here's that. Here's my second best one. We got 2 left. Look at this puppy. Found this on the kayak on my last day. Beautiful Lake Superior agate. And look, it just runs right through. Got a couple fractures here, but I didn't want to disintegrate the rock to a point where it didn't have the beauty. And like I said, I like these little craters in it. I think it gives it character. But that is stunning. And that was the first one I've ever found. You know, self-collected. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And now this last Lake Superior agate, and I know it's probably not what I'm going to tell you it is, but a guy can dream. I feel like I'm literally from Jurassic Park. But here's an agate. I don't know what this is over here, but you can really, again, I'll take pictures. You can see the lines here. That's how I know it's an agate. But look at this thing that's in there. I really want to hold up to the light. It looks like a squid was like frozen in time many moons ago. Millions and millions of years. There's just a little like exoskeletal thing in there. I don't know. Shit, but if you hold it up to the light, it's bright as day. Maybe I can... No, I can't do that for you right now. But I will in the light. I will show you. This is the ultimate find for me. Just because I like to pretend it's Jurassic Park when they found the mosquito and the amber. Maybe I found like the original squid. Who knows? So that's what I got there. So that's the main stuff. Also, I know this isn't very interesting, but the wife loves quartz. I'm also working on a special little project for her. So I'm going to show you some of these cool pieces of quartz I got up there. I know there's really nothing to quartz, but it's so easy to shine and it's really pretty. And girls like it. So I'm going to make something nice for her out of all my quartz. And these are just some of my better pieces. A lot of yellow quartz. But I like the ones that are just pure white. This one's really neat though. All right. Well, for that time being, we're running up on 11 minutes here. So here's a little bit of everything I got. And I didn't do all these tiny ones, but just to show you what we got. And then I separated a lot of my lighter ones over here, my quartzes and stuff that I'm working on. So hope you enjoyed. I will get some still frames here at the end so you can get a better look, and we'll go from there. Thanks again for watching. See ya.